Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Guru. In today's we'll try to do the speed test and the RAM management test comparison between the Realme X1 Max versus Moto H20 device. Yes friends, just today morning only I did receive the Moto H20 and which has got the Snapdragon 778G processor. And this is my first speed test comparison on this H20. Let's see how much powerful the UI can be there in terms of optimization for storing more games and more applications in the background. But let's start with the small games. Basically, these are the 10 small games which I didn't install in this device, and right now even I did install in the Realme X1 Max as well. I'll try to first do the reboot test between both phones. Let's see which phone will be able to restart faster. As I said, this is my first day of testing this Moto H20 friends. So stay tuned for those videos, so don't worry. So try to follow this one single playlist because already I did upload a couple of videos and I'm really shocked with the CPU throttling results and temperatures in the Moto H20, how low it can actually maintain. So let's see how will be the UI optimization. So it has the RAM management and all those details, and 8GB RAM variant versus 8GB RAM variant plus 5GB, which is obviously expandable memory. That is another thing. Right now both phones are booting up, and first phone to boot up, I think both are same. I think exactly, yeah, both phones did boot up exactly same time. That's kind of very close call, so that's good thing. Next thing in the Realme X1 Max, I need to clear some process manager before starting this kind of test. As you can see here, process manager is completely clean. And right now these are the 10 games which I'll start to load in both phones. Let's see which phone will be loading faster. And meanwhile, let me clear everything from the background. So all the apps are completely clean from the background in the Moto H20 and even the Realme X1 Max as well. Everything is completely clean and simple. Now let's start with the first game, which is a Subway Surf 1, 2, 3. Let's see which phone can actually open faster. Snapdragon 778G, Dimensity 1200. Not bad. So both phones did open faster. So one thing, it's kind of really frustrating because the Moto H20, which has got huge bump, which will make this kind of sliding position of this phone always whenever I try to do the speed test. It's kind of slightly annoying. But in the mechanical test, let's see what is going on. So sometime it became black, but later it did open. I'm not sure why that happened. Let me try to do the test again. Let's see will it happen again or not. So 1, 2, 3. No, it did not happen. So maybe randomly, it's just maybe optimization, I think, for this kind of new phone. Let's see next game, which is a Gateway 2. Let's see this game, which phone can actually open first. Not bad. The Moto H20 did open faster. There's a Moto H20 friends, which is a 8GB RAM variant. That's kind of good. So that's kind of very strong competitor, I think, in this kind of range. But let's see what's going to happen in the next speed test. I don't know, the speed test is not a complete result, but I'm waiting for the RAM management test results. Let's see what's going to happen with the RAM management. In the temple run, slightly the Realme X1 Max as upper hand with the damage to 1200. Next is a smash hit game. Let's see this game. H20 did show the logo first, and next is Crossy Roads 1, 2, 3. This game, both phones are loading pretty fast, not an issue, but for some reason Moto H20 is in the other direction, another orientation. I'm not sure why. But next is a Traffic Rider 1, 2, 3. Let's see this game. And both phones are opening with the gain space and game optimization modes as well to give the better results with the speed test. That's the reason. And Hill Climb Racing, perfect. Here we go. Both are kind of close. And the first H20. Wow. I need to keep this in mind. So I need to do a lot of testings, friends. So make sure to follow me regularly. Don't miss my channel for the next couple of days because you will find interesting things about this H20 device. So initial impressions were like, wow, yes, with this phone, the build quality, that's kind of really shocking for me to see this kind of big phone in less weight form factor. So usually these are very rare combination to have. And finally, this is a 10th game which we did open. First is H20. So I think 50-50. Sometimes the Realme X1 Max, sometimes the H20 did open these games faster. Not an issue. So overall, the 10 games are completely open in both phones from starting Subway Surf to the end of the Steak Balls. As you can see, perfectly all right. Now it's time to test the RAM management test, friends. So it's the task comes, real task. And I'm really interested to see how is a Motorola H20 will be performing in this kind of speed test results. And this is my first time doing, as I said, even I don't have any clue, to be frank. Yes, friends, I did not do any kind of mock test as well before, but still. So 5 games are perfect. 5 games without any issues. Next, let's start loading from the menu, which is a smash it game. So you can actually see the real time 1, 2, 3. Boom. Both phones smash it. Perfect. 6 games. Yes. Not an issue. And next, after smash it, Temple Run. So here comes the interesting thing. Let's see the Temple Run. Which phone can actually keep in the background memory? 1, 2, 3. Moto H20. Perfect. As you can see, even Moto H20 is still in the background RAM management. This Temple Run game. Yep. 1 bonus point. And now let's see about the Gateway 2. So which is another big game, slightly kind of thing. And here comes 1, 2, 3. Wow. It's also in the background RAM management. Not a big issue. As you can see, the Moto H20. That's good. And next is a Candy Crush and the remaining 2 games are Subway Surf. Let's see whether this motor can make till end or not. I'm not sure exactly, friends, but let's see. 1, 2, 3. Candy Crush. Wow. That's kind of good to see. As you can see, even this is my first time using the Moto phone. Basically, when I don't have any clue how will the RAM management performs and behaves in the Moto device, because it's a stock UI experience you do get. No bloatware at all. Maybe that might be the reason why the RAM management is really good in these phones. So even the OnePlus phones used to be really great, but with the OnePlus Nord 2 only, the problem has begun. So perfect. Subway Surf. Wow. So now the Moto H20 reached to the second stage of speed test comparison. So in the second stage, I need to include maybe 15 or 20 games, so which will be extreme level of testing. So only few phones reached in my testing to the third level of testing, only few phones. So in this kind of test, we got to know that H20 was able to deliver the equal kind of speeds in terms of opening the games and provides more RAM management and better storage for more games. So one more thing, we won't be using this many games in the background, right, in the real life testing. So what I'll try to do, I'll try to use maybe 15 applications. So 15 applications, which is normal people, they'll definitely use normal to medium usage. I'll try to come up with another video, 15 applications, not games. So that might give the clear idea what is going on with the Moto UI versus Realme UI. But in this round, under this pressure, the Moto was able to survive the extreme conditions. This is really good to see this kind of Moto UI. I'm glad that I make this purchase to do this kind of testing, friends, because initially I was really worried, should I spend this money or not? But right now, after using this couple of hours, I won't regret buying the H20, that's for sure. As you can see, all the games, whatever was open before in the Realme UI, they're getting closed. But H20, everything has got under control. Perfect. Boom. As you can see, friends, everything they are loading as fast as possible. In the Realme X1 Max, they are getting closed. And they are trying to reopen again in the Realme X1 Max. You did see from the multitasking how it's happening. That's it, friends. It's a quick comparison between both phones. I hope you understand what is going on. And in case if you want me to do any other in-depth comparison, let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe and do support me. Because right now I do need your support and feedback as well. Try to follow the playlist as well. See you in the next video, friends. Stay tuned. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.